So, have you been in a business before that the business clients in that business starts harassing you because of their behaviors? A lot of us who are into business, you get to understand that we have different types of clients. We have different types of clients. We have clients that you might think they are assigned to destabilize you. You know, we have different types of clients. So I categorize some types of clients and I want us to discuss about them. So types of clients. Let's look at types of clients. You know, for purpose of this discussion, I would like to say we have four types of clients. We have four types of clients. The first type of clients that we have is known as the cheap client. The cheap client. If a cheap client is buying a product from you, brother, you are going to, you know, have little or no profit from what they have bought from you. A cheap client would want to buy the cheapest product from you. A cheap client will want the cheapest product from you. You know, if your cheap client comes to you, the first thing they ask you is, what is the cheapest of your product? What is the cheapest of your service? They will want to negotiate it with you. You know, a cheap client wants to negotiate what he's buying from you. You know, so if you are into business, the reason why this discussion is important, if you are into business, it's important that you categorize the type of clients you have so that you are going to direct your service to the right clients. You know, because there are a lot of clients and some of them are kind of just coming to frustrate you. Some of them are just coming to disorganize you. So, like I said, we have the cheap clients. The cheap clients always need the cheap product, the cheap services from you. If they're buying from you, they want the cheapest. So their own road is not to make you gain profit. And you know, the essence of business is for you to gain profit, is for you to move from point A to point B. But these cheap clients are just there to frustrate your business, to buy the cheapest from you. So when we talk about four types of clients, the very first people are really not people you really want. Okay? Nobody starts business to buy or sell to only cheap people who only want cheap product from you, the cheapest. They don't care about you making profit. They can drag your price the whole day with you. Okay, now the second type of clients we have is known as the unsatisfied client. Okay, this type of people, no matter what you do, they are never satisfied. Even if you use all night to do a work for them, they will complain. Cheap, unsatisfied clients, they are never satisfied with your service. They are never satisfied with your product. They are never satisfied with whatever you do for them. They are just unsatisfiable. They can pay you money, but they are always complaining. They are always nagging. If you are into business, you will know that these people exist. They buy a product from you, they complain, they are not satisfied. You tell them, oh, I'm sorry, they don't want to hear. You know, they make you feel bad. A unsatisfied client transfers his or her bad day to you. He makes you feel bad. for what you did. He makes you feel bad. Even if maybe the whole night you stay awake and make sure the work is done, they still complain. And you will now remember all the stress you went through to get that job done, and they are not satisfied. Now, we also have what is called the research client. These research clients, be careful with them, because they know everything. These people that are called research clients, they know everything. They give you the job and they are the one directing you how to do it. You know, they give you a job and then they are telling you, please do it this way, do it the other way, do it. They don't allow you to do what they gave to you. They are known as the research clients. They buy a product from you and they are the ones that are explaining everything. They tell you, do this for me, and they are telling you, do it this way, do it this way. No, I don't like it. You know, they don't give you a free hand to do what they gave you. They hire you to do something and they are directing you on how to do that thing. You know, so these clients I've mentioned, remember I've mentioned number one, I mentioned the cheap clients. Number two, I mentioned the research clients. The research clients. I mentioned the unsatisfied clients. They are not satisfied with whatever you do. They are not satisfied with whatever that is being done. They keep complaining. And then lastly, this is the type of client that everybody wants. Even you, even me, everyone wants this type of client. Okay? Everyone wants this type of client. Give me a minute, please. Now, that category of client is known as the whale client. The whale client. These whale clients, they buy with two kind of behavior. They buy with two kind of behavior. Number one, they buy because of their emotion, and number two, they buy because of status. You know, they buy because of their emotion. The high ticket client or the whale client buy because of their emotion, buy because of their status. Now, how do they buy because of emotion? They can take a lady to a bar, for example, and they want to buy drink. And because they want to buy drink, because they want to impress the lady, they buy the most expensive drink in the bar. Okay, they buy the most expensive drink in the bar because they want to impress a lady. That is buying out of emotion. The high ticket clients buy out of emotion. They buy the most expensive drink because they want to impress a lady. If they want to buy a car, they buy because of status. Now, a car like Corolla can take you from point A to point B. But a high ticket client doesn't want to buy a Corolla. He will say, let me buy a Benz because of his status. He doesn't want to be seen driving a Corolla. So they buy because of status, they buy out of emotion. Okay? And then, as a business person, I know everybody wants a high ticket client. Everybody wants to buy, people that buy from them to be people that have money, people that can sponsor them very well, people that can pay very well. Now, if you are in that category of people that wants whale clients, high ticket clients, you must know how to put your direction in line to get high ticket clients, to get whale clients. And how do you do this? You are going to do this by changing number one, your approach, the way you approach customers. Now, you will also have to change your pattern of product and services. If you are selling a restaurant business, for example, and your food is not consistent in taste, you will stay away high ticket clients and only attract cheap clients because they want to buy the cheapest and they can be able to buy whatever you cook. A high ticket client buy from his emotion and his status. You can't go and be eating food that is not well prepared. So you must prepare your business and challenge it in such a way that it attracts high ticket people. You understand? Now you are going to channel your business to attract high ticket people. Look at Coca-Cola, for example. Coca-Cola has been in existence for over 30 years. Okay? And they have been consistent in their delivery. They have been consistent in their delivery. I want you to also have that mindset in you. How do you make sure your business is consistent for as long as possible? How do you make sure your business is consistent for as long as possible in terms of its taste, in terms of its quality, in terms of its, all round? How do you make sure your product is consistent in taste, is consistent in quality? You can't be giving a service that is being commended and then the next day is having an issue. You can't have high ticket clients. You can't have high quality clients. Please follow my page. Follow my page. Follow my page. Subscribe to my page. So, like I'm saying, you have to be consistent and change your mindset with the way you engage clients. A friend of mine said he used to sack clients, and I was laughing, but it's true. Some people can sack clients. You understand? When you have the right mindset and you build your product and your services into the right standard, you can be able to sack clients, you can be able to retain clients. Nowadays, it's no longer you that is talking about your business. Your business is about itself.